I was trying to write the announcement.
We're recording officially for...
We're recording.
Right now we're recording.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit, we're live.
We're not live. We're just...
No.
Fuck it, do it live.
Jesus Christ. I wasn't ready for that energy. Am I coming through all right?
Somebody,
I just want to make sure I'm a
somebody,
good distance away.
Somebody explained that this is going to be the pre-show for the podcast.
Well, this is going to be the pre-show for the podcast. I'm saying the exact words that I was told by Glitch Penguin.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not mic'd up, so nobody can hear.
Yeah, I was
like
gonna
they
say, not
hear him
yet.
in the very faint distance. If you
gonna say
crank the volume up
super-
all the way, you can hear him faintly in the background as he cracks open a cold one with the boys.
Yeah!
You got to get real nice and quiet so we can hear.
Do you guys want a summer shamboy?
He's asking if we want a summer shan boy.
Do I ever want any kind of beer?
I don't know if I want a summer shan boy.
Oh, perfect to fucking pour.
That literally was actually...
And he spills it on his keyboard.
That was impressive. Wow.
That is actually pretty good.
So for any
That's
of our
pretty
video watchers, you can see that Max just poured alcohol on the video, so it's going to be
That
demonetized.
definitely, if we ever make a pregame, like, edited together video of all the times we started recording before we go live, that's how it starts.
That's how it
Is hearing you go, oh, perfect.
Perfect pour.
Every time.
Do you guys want a can? Do
No.
you want to taste?
No, I'm okay.
Mike, here, take a little taste.
I don't.
I already know what it tastes like.
It tastes like
It's good.
summer and happiness.
It's not even summer yet, dude. It's spring.
Yeah, but when it's this nice outside.
It tastes like beer, and I don't do beer.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to be honest.
Thank you
Would
you like this?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Out of the beers I've had from you, that is my more favorite. Is the summer.
I mean,
Shan.
like, it's not bad.
it's a good beer.
It's
I just don't like beer in general.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
It
honest with you.
dehydrates you. It doesn't even really like it. It doesn't feel refreshing when I drink it personally, but that's just me, because it's like alcohol.
Sorry, he's making the fucking thing. Oh God, no! Don't do it. Are we live yet?
We're on air, boys.
All right, cool.
Well.
Welcome, everybody.
To episode 10.
10.
1-0.
Going,
Guys, we're finally in the double digits. Think about that.
That's literally
We're
what I'm
finally
writing the announcement as.
It's honestly, I mean, that's
capitalize on the big 1-0.
yeah. That's a solid 20 weeks that we've been doing this, hypothetically. Because I think, oh no, this is the catch up. Or sorry, this is the
This
caught
is-
up.
this is
We
this
are
is
This is the
officially
caught
caught up.
Yes.
Yep.
Which I'm gonna be honest, I still don't fully believe, but I'm just gonna go with it.
I feel like we're missing a week.
I
too,
believe
but
we're missing 1 week.
I don't
but
like. Okay, the thing is, you guys like talked about like pushing off the last one. That last one we pushed off.
Yes.
And then you're like, yeah, we got to do 3 weeks in a row. And I have no idea where you guys generated
because
3
I took
weeks
off
in a
one,
row.
he took off one,
Yeah, but
and
we
then
made
that's
up for
two,
that.
and then, but did we make up for it?
Yes,
Oh,
we did.
dude, I'm such a dummy. I have the
did we?
caffeinated logged in on the wrong account still.
Oh,
Cram
hold on.
says hello, guys. Chat
Hold
if
on.
you're hanging
Hey,
in
what's going on,
podcast.
Chat, we can't see you yet because
Here,
we've
you
got
can
the
watch
wrong
my phone
thing
while
logged
I
in.
Try to get everything else.
That's all right.
Hold
We're still
on,
here,
guys.
anyways. Man,
Welcome in everybody that we can't currently see yet.
what's our timeline here? What day is it today? I'm dumb.
Today is the
21st, right? Yeah, because
Correct.
it is Savage's birthday today.
Sure.
So we got about a month and
If I look at the
month
calendar,
and 10 days, right? Oh, a month and like 9
month
days.
and 9 days approximately.
Month and 9 days until MGC. It's crazy. It keeps on sneaking up on us.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know.
It's getting faster and faster.
It reminds me that I actually have to like, cause yeah. Oh. It reminds me that I have to actually. What was I saying? Oh, cause we're going up that Thursday to like set up. We're going up that Thursday to set up. I gotta make sure to take off for work. There you go. There we go. We can
All right.
see chat now. Hooray! 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 He did it, boys.
My
Got a little
apologies.
dingy boy.
Apologies. What do I got? Oh yeah, I do have that. I have to look at that really quick because that's regarding.
Guys, I got teriyaki on my pants today. Well, shorts. I'm really sad about it.
just like
teriyaki
randomly?
chicken from China Max in Southridge Mall got on my shorts.
I've never even heard of China Max.
That's
All right,
where
let me-
that's where Ken's is at right now.
Really?
Kenzie's at
Like
Southridge.
Southridge?
What is she
Yeah.
doing out there?
Apparently
Oh.
there's I almost did, but I didn't.
I don't know.
Did you? Because
It looked like you did.
Nope. It's
it would be
I don't know.
beyond me. It'd beyond me.
All right,
it
all
would
right.
be like tradition at this point.
I was gonna say there's nothing surprising about it. Not even close.
So Ken's she is at Southridge because apparently there's a new like beauty store that opened within it. So they're gonna go.
Huh.
I think she's getting like eyelashes or something. from
Margot
there.
as well, I'm assuming.
No, just Kenzie and her friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Is this the first podcast since daylight savings time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think the last one we
no.
did was the night of, wasn't it? No, I'm pretty sure the last one we did was the night of.
Was it the night of daylight
Yes.
savings?
Yes.
No, because we do ours on Monday. It was on Saturday when it was daylight savings.
Then it was the Monday.
then-
So it was last. It was
It
last
would have
week.
been.
However,
yeah, last
this is
week.
the first time for any video or stream watchers. This is the first time we actually get to be in light while recording
yeah,
this.
true.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Max
Oh,
has
yeah,
got his
true, 'cause it's
Max
been
has got his
dark.
window open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been dark the whole
it's
time.
been dark out, so we
So,
haven't had light to even.
This is
let
the
in.
first time
We
we
have-
get to record it in
sunlight.
light.
Yeah,
We're using
in
sunlight.
natural sunlight. Yeah.
I'm melting. I'm as white as my pants I'm wearing, man.
That's all right. That's all right. You know,
Justin's a good old khaki white.
White.
same here, dude. It's all right. We're gonna get summer rolling around. We'll change that rule.
Dude, I literally can't explain to you how embarrassing it was yesterday because it was also really nice out yesterday. I went out to the park and we were like hanging out, just like relaxing, chillaxing, maxing all cool.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
shooting b-ball,
Uh,
but and when
were
I
there
got
a couple
back,
of guys that were up to no good?
there was a couple guys that were actually up to no good, and they were
Trying to
stealing
make trouble
shop
in the
carts
neighborhood?
around the neighborhood. It was crazy. I filled that in because it was true. There was actually shopping carts that were there at the school's park. It was crazy. Anyways, but I got
You
some.
call a taxi with the dice in the mirror?
Smell you later.
Yo,
but
Holmes.
dude, I got sunburnt.
Really?
I got like flushed.
That's that ginger
That's good
fair
old-
skin.
yeah.
It didn't feel good because I had
Ginger
my glasses
jeans.
on. So like I got home and I looked in the mirror and I just saw like, and I was like, oh god, oh geez,
It's the ginger jeans, man.
I'm wearing shorts.
I was at yesterday because it was Sunday, chill day. It was very nice outside. One of the nicer days we've had so
Dude,
far this
yesterday was
year.
beautiful.
Ken's and I went downtown. We went to this Two Eagle Park brewery locations in Milwaukee area, and we went to the one that was actually downtown.
Is it like a beer garden kind of thing?
Yeah, sort of. The popular thing to do is go and get like a flight or two of beer, try out some of their different stuff and everything. So we did that.
A little poo-poo platter of beer.
Yeah, we went and got lunch. We ate there, and then we also got some flights. We were trying some stuff, and then we wrapped up our little chill with moving out to the patio after we finished eating,
Mm-hmm.
and we got some raspberry slush sour, delicious beers. Which you guys, I know you're not big beer fans, but it doesn't.
I mean, like, I'll
it
try
doesn't
it.
taste anything like beer, and it's better than a seltzer, and you'd fucking love it.
I'd be
The
fine
thing-
with trying it. It's
Yeah,
just
the
I
thing is,
don't
I'll
I
try
don't
beers.
enjoy it
I just don't like beers.
on like a connoisseur level.
Here, what's going on, Gabs?
Or
Is
really
it-
even as a
is this-
beverage
is
level.
this
I
the
just like
kinda
the
like-
taste of it. That's
Is this
it.
the kind of beer tasting where I'm supposed to like just put it in my mouth but not actually swallow it?
No. They're half.
Like
They're
those
they're,
fancy
do the-
fuckers.
they're half pours.
So
So
you look down and you like aerate it through the
Yeah,
mouth.
you gotta like swirl it to activate all the flavors.
It's like you're.
that's what
That
it
looks
looks
like
like.
a Bloody Mary. What
it,
the hell?
it looks like a Bloody Mary, but I promise you, this is all. That's all like raspberry like fruit chunks that are like in it because
so
it's
it's
like
an
dense.
alcoholic smoothie.
It's okay. They make a version of this that is a smoothie, but this is not the smoothie.
I just had a
Interesting.
smoothie. Too.
Yes, this is a beer. This is an actual beer,
I can go for a smoothie.
and it literally
Go to
is like
China
it's like
Max
eating.
in Southridge. They have strawberry boba smoothies. Anyways,
Ooh, that sounds like it.
dude, that's what I got today, and I die every time I get it.
Can I throw you guys in a culture shock for a minute?
Yeah.
I never had boba.
Really?
Never.
It's good. It depends. Because like naturally I'm not a person who likes things to like conflict with the consistency.
So the question is, do you get the boba because you like the bubbles in it, or and
Both.
you like popping them in your mouth, or do you like the actual like boba tea that you know?
I like both.
I do also like both. There's a place in Madison that does nothing but boba, and
It's probably called bubble tea.
they have this cinnamon sugar
Ooh.
tea It's a boba tea, and it comes with like the boba in it and everything. And oh my god, is it good?
See, and there's different kinds of boba though, because there's like the liquidy center kind of like boba, where it like kind of just like is like popping a liquid, and then there's like the solid boba, like kind of like chia seed almost, where it's like a full on bulbous.
It's sort of like a gelatinous
like
mass.
a little gelatinous
I've
ball.
I've seen like 3 different kinds. I've seen the 2 that you explained.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt you, but you are correct. The boba that you normally get in boba tea is the like fully, like like almost like a Jello ball.
Where you like can bite through it. You could take a bite and like have another half.
I'm thinking of like the candy ones that you get in like
I've heard
frozen
of those.
yogurt.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you're thinking
yeah,
of the
yeah.
actual
I've
like
heard-
liquidy popping.
I've heard mostly of those, the ones that like pop when you bite
Yep.
into them, not the ones that like you jello-y that you chew through,
I don't
like
know.
almost like
Are they the same?
gummies.
No, they're different. Those
Oh,
are
that's what I
those are
thought.
2 different types of boba.
That-
For those of you
Are
guys
they-
that just don't,
are
what's
they
going on?
boba?
Shade, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I believe those balls that you bite into that explode that have like they have
Liquid.
almost like a candy liquid in
Yeah.
it. Those are still, I think, technically boba, but you find those more commonly in like desserts here in America.
like froyo places.
Frozen yogurt
Yeah,
places.
yeah.
Yep. But the boba that comes in the teas that you buy, that
Or smoothies.
specifically, or smoothies,
Yeah.
is normally like the Jello,
Mm-hmm.
the solid ones.
The third one, you're probably thinking of chia seeds.
I was actually thinking of Boba Fett, but
Dude, I need to watch that show.
it was a good show.
I need to
Definitely
watch it.
suggest it, especially if you're a fan of The Mandalorian.
I was gonna say,
'Cause
I still
obviously-
get to finish Mando.
It without spoiling anything, it does continue on from the end of season 2 of The Mandalorian.
Put that
good
bad
enough.
boy
So-
on the Plex.
Definitely watch Mandalorian season
Disney.
2 first before watching Boba Fett, but like definitely watch both.
Yeah,
They're really
I mean,
good.
Mandalorian was amazing, and it's literally, in my eyes, the thing that saved Star Wars.
Mandalorian season 2 is very good, very enjoyable.
I heard season 1 was better than the second, though. I don't know.
In some degrees. I will say
They expanded
Boba
a lot in
Fett.
the second season.
The thing is, if you're expecting Boba Fett to just be like season 3, it's not. It's
Different.
Pretty
Don't
different.
spoil it though.
No, I know. I'm just.
Okay.
Coming from you, sir.
I've never spoiled a
You
thing
got so close to ruining the whole movie for Julian.
of Spider-Man.
No Way Home.
I did almost ruin Spider-Man No Way Home for
It was
Julian.
really
So,
close.
all right, hold on. I'm actually gonna get into this because
okay.
technically speaking, not spoiling anything because the trailers show it happening.
Okay, fair
But
enough.
the night we were watching No Way Home with Justin for the first time, he was watching it for the first time. A couple of us were all watching, and Max was not watching with us, but he was in the TeamSpeak
He
talking
was
to us.
listening to us talk about it,
And
and I was
then-
reacting because I was enjoying
Yeah,
myself.
Justin
dude. I was on a-
reacted. He's
I was
like,
on a
"Wow,
roller coaster."
This fight really doesn't hold back, and it's the fight of Doc Ock versus Spider-Man on the bridge. That's all in trailer. No spoilers there. However,
So good.
you're echoing. Someone's
That's
echoing.
That's not me.
Is it me?
That's you. Yes, you turn up your volume at some point.
Oh.
Echoing through the mic.
But then Max just cuts in, not having any context besides this battle, and he goes, "Oh, are you watching Doctor Strange and Spider-Man fight?" Which is a battle that happens
it's like
later
an
on.
Hour. It's like an hour
No,
later.
it's not. It's not that far in.
It was like 45 minutes. It was a while.
But
It-
all
it
I
was-
said was are they fighting yet? I didn't say like
unless it felt like a while.
It was about a
I had
half hour.
no idea it was
It
going
was
to
about a half hour later in the movie. It is technically in the trailer as well that they fight. So like this is
Is
no
it?
spoilers if you've watched the trailer.
Remember the trailer.
it was in the trailer that they fight.
Yes, but all of a sudden it's just like
And then I started talking about the fight, and then I was like, "Wait a minute, Julian hasn't said." Somebody said that Julian didn't say anything, see it yet, and I was like,
Well,
oh,
it
"Fuck, I'm
wasn't
so
even
sorry."
the-
I just
yeah.
we all gave you shit because we weren't at that part yet, and now you just spoiled that they're going to have a fight later on in the movie.
It's such a good fight, dude.
I mean, yes, it is. It's a fantastic fight.
It is
So-
pretty good.
However,
So
it would have been
still-
a nice surprise for him to see that happen for the first time rather than hearing about it.
So possible
I still can't believe. Yeah, I don't even do it. I can't even get into it.
possible
Right, yes,
spoilers
yeah,
at this
no,
point. I'm
no,
not
no.
entirely sure. I'm
No,
not saying
yeah,
anything about the movie,
no,
but
are you sure?
Hold on.
Why do you say possible spoilers?
Because I don't-
and then
I don't
you
know
say
the
you're not
universe. I
talking
don't know
about
the
show?
universe.
All right, hold on. Full warning right here.
We don't know.
Because
We have no idea.
We have no idea what Max is going to say. Full warning: if you want absolutely no spoilers besides what we've just said for No Way Home, cut off yourselves, and we will make some kind of noise
This is
when
like-
it's good to go.
this is like
3,
2 minutes.
2, 1. Spoiler time.
Okay, is the fight where so like up until I watched this movie, because like you guys know I don't like keep up on like the
Yes.
Marvel stuff, but I
Yes.
watched this one like off the cuff without watching most of this Marvel stuff. Is Doctor Strange that fucking badass in his own movie?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes,
Dude,
absolutely. Have you
Because-
never seen Doctor
No,
Strange?
I haven't seen Doctor Strange.
Literally, okay. So
Absolutely.
Because when
watch
they
that.
had that fight, bro, I was like,
Everything-
holy, because I thought Doctor Strange, honestly, when I saw some of the trailers, like what he does, I was like, he seems kind of like corny,
Oh,
but
no.
like, but then I watched him fight, and I'm like, holy fuck, he's badass,
one
dude.
of the only
He's so
new-
powerful.
One of the only new things we really ever see in that is the whole situation with trying to erase all of that. That was brand new. And then the only other thing that you really saw that was brand new when it came to him was the fact that he could like whip shot people into
Whatever reality.
into like a prison. That's the only new thing.
Oh,
really?
yeah.
Shade, Shade saying Doctor Strange is like one of the strongest
Dude,
characters.
he is
in the
amazing.
He absolutely
Plus
is.
Dormammu.
He's definitely one of my
Watch the
favorites.
movies.
And yeah, you
Oh my
definitely
God.
need to watch Doctor Strange because
Dude,
if you
to bargain.
here's the thing: the fight that they partook in took place in the mirror dimension. If
Which
you
has
like
already
that
been
mirror
shown.
Oh yeah,
dimension,
that was insane, dude.
that's half of Doctor Strange's movie.
I was
Okay,
gonna say,
alright.
that's like literally a whole portion of the movie.
We're gonna have to do another movie night
There's
in the
like-
Discord and
there's like
just watch
two
the Doctor Strange movie.
There's like
'cause,
two separate big
Tonight?
fights in
I'm-
Doctor
alright.
Strange that happen in the mirror verse.
If
the
anyone's
mirror
watching in
dimension.
stream, make sure you guys hop in the CC Discord. And for all of you audio listeners and video listeners, make sure you guys stay tuned in the Caffeinated Creators Discord so you can also get notified when we go live with movies and stuff.
Yeah. Every now and
And
then we
plenty of other
Because
giveaways.
when we watch
We
these
literally-
movies, we share them in the Discord.
Yeah,
bro.
and we literally also just dropped like 35 Steam codes for free games.
yeah, there's
in
free
the
games,
server.
dude. Tons of free games.
So
So
make sure you guys hop into the Caffeinated Creators
there's
Discord.
always free stuff in our Discord. server.
Nothing but good stuff for you guys.
Yep.
Just hop in. That's all it needs to be.
But regardless, I cannot believe how strong he is. I was like watching that fight, and even when they weren't fighting, when he does the thing with Spider-Man where he goes and like takes his fucking shit and like fixes it by just
he upgraded it.
yeah,
Oh,
throwing
just
some reality.
taking it off of
yeah,
him, put the spell on it, and
I
threw it
had no
back.
idea what that was until we saw it happen later. And
I was
like,
like,
oh, that makes. But that's the thing. Like that was a brand new mechanic. That was something
yes.
that was
That
not
was-
seen in
I
past
mean,
movies.
that's the thing is, that's something that never was shown in the previous movie. However, you know, it's kind of just implied with his powers that he can do just about anything.
Do you know anything about the
honestly.
Green Lantern?
I have not seen the Green
Have you-
Lantern.
have you ever
no,
heard of the
nothing.
Green Lantern?
I know
Okay.
of. I
I'm
know
curious
of
where
Green
you're
Lantern.
gonna connect those two.
Well, I was gonna pretty much state the fact that like the Green Lantern's understanding is as long as you can think it, it can be done. And
Oh,
like,
right,
Yeah,
it's,
because
it's, it's a similar
his
concept.
his
It's not-
superpower
not
is
so
he can like
gimmicky.
pretty much just imagine what he,
He
wants
has
to
a ring.
Yeah.
He is connected to a location of power. He has the ability to will anything into existence. Pretty
Right.
much how it works.
So
Yeah.
he's up there
The
with
thing-
probably Doctor
The
Strange.
thing
Yes
is,
and
Doctor
no.
Strange has basically spells
Comics,
that
yes.
can do just about anything.
Just about everything.
What's Doctor Strange's like weakness? Is it not having the ring?
His hands.
Well,
and
the sling ring is what it's called when
Yeah.
they took it off of there.
That's
Yeah.
That's why he
cool.
was stuck in the mirror dimension because without a sling ring you can't get out of there. That's why.
Ah.
The sling ring is literally the way that they open that portal.
So
That
there-
is
are
like
there,
that
are there
ring
more
is that.
Are there more than one sling ring?
Oh
Or
yeah,
is it-
plenty.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, yeah?
like
Yeah, yeah.
millions of thousands, probably. Like every single student that went to, I forgot the name of the place,
Comertage.
Comertage,
has a sling ring.
has a sling ring.
Got it.
Anyone that's
Yeah,
like
and they all
graduated from
get
it.
trained in how to open up portals. You quite literally for opening portals, you just have to like
Think.
will it and like think about the location clearly, and then you'll open up a portal.
Kind of
to
like
it.
Jumper,
Why couldn't that one kid fucking close the portal?
because you can't close it. They never
Well-
really showed
well,
closing.
Here's
them.
the thing.
They've
'Cause
never. They've
he
never
was able to
showed it.
open like so easy, but he
Yeah.
could never close it.
Right. He
They've never showed.
he didn't have that ability. He literally generated this ability in this movie. He never
Yeah.
had any like previous abilities before.
He just got the ring in the movie.
No, I
Right.
know. I know that the kid is
So he
literally
just had
like
no
he's
idea how to.
insignificant, but
He
Yeah.
had no idea how to. He just barely
Okay.
figured out how to open them up himself.
In my experience, though,
close.
I may be wrong, but I don't believe they ever closed a portal without someone
purpose.
They
going
never.
through it.
They never
Yeah.
showed closing
No,
the
they-
portal.
they-
Well,
never-
actually, that's not completely true, because in the Thanos fight,
Wait, okay, I'm talking about just Ned doing it.
no, true, yeah, no, Ned Ned doing it. I was meaning the whole
like anybody that like goes through the Comertage training can like definitely
They-
just
yeah,
close
they
their
could
portal
probably
at
close
will.
it.
Dude,
Yeah.
okay, I don't care who you are, all right, but like I know all of the original Spider-Man movies. Not all, and not any of the new ones. This is the first new
There's
Spider-Man movie I've watched.
There's 3 original Spider-Man movies.
Yep.
Right, but like seeing all the Spider-Mans fighting together, dude, that was so fucking cool. And seeing Tobey Maguire back in it, dude, I loved that.
Hope no one turned back in for
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
potential
say,
spoilers.
hopefully-
We're still spoiling. We're spoiling,
We're on
guys.
a long rant right now because it was something that we watched ever since we last.
We're not
were on
done
podcast,
spoiling.
So,
Josh, don't even give us that. You watched the movie with us.
but dude, yeah. I mean, and the thing that's really good too, and it's unfortunate, but the Incredible Spider-Man
Amazing.
movie, or sorry, the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Andrew Garfield's version.
Yeah, you don't really need to watch them
Just
to understand
know.
the way that he's implemented in the movie, which is really unfortunate, except for one particular scene. And I'm not even going to bother saying it because I don't even want to get close to getting to
Shade,
spoiling
they were
anything
potentially
like
spoiled, but like that's the thing. It was all just rumors. They were never.
Yeah.
They were never confirmed, and Andrew Garfield himself denied it on multiple occasions in multiple interviews that he was in this movie.
I remember
Did he
seeing
really?
all. Yeah,
Oh, yes,
there's
really?
all these interviews where he's like, I'm not in that fucking shit. Like
He's
that would be. I mean, I wish
was
I was
like-
Spider-Man, but not in this movie.
there was
no.
like a thing where he's doing like one of those like
It's like a
answering-
shotgun. Yeah, it's like
it
a
was-
shotgun interview kind
Well,
of.
it was answering Google questions. So he like peeled
Oh,
up the
yeah,
question.
yeah.
He answered, "Will Andrew Garfield ever play Spider-Man again?" And he goes, "Well, you almost got me. No, I don't plan on playing Spider-Man ever again.
Damn.
But I am interested to see what they do with this next movie."
But dude, seeing them all go, bro, I like, and the fucking Tobey Maguire. It was pizza time, baby.
Dude, he never. I was really sad he never said pizza time in the movie.
I really wish he would have been like.
I wish he would have had a pizza.
Yes, I know, dude. It would have been. They would have. That's fan service at its finest,
That
right
would
there.
have been. It would have been.
Like him having a pizza in his hand, like imagine if they opened the portal and he was literally holding a pizza pointed out of the
Yep.
oven when he walked through.
Yep.
That would have been fucking conic,
No.
bro.
Well,
the
it would
only-
have had to been a box though, you know, like
the
in a
only
box.
other way
I
they
was
could
out
have made
delivering
it-
this pizza.
The only other way they could have made it like somewhat fan service or whatnot is to have him do the bully dance.
True.
Oh, that too.
Is
Yeah.
that what it's called? The bully dance.
That's what the internet has named it because they name him Bully Maguire.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Why? Because he was going around.
Like,
fucking-
Yeah, he was
he's
being
rude.
an asshole.
He's
Yeah.
a, he's
He
a
was-
little dick.
He had the symbiote on him. He was being an asshole to everyone.
Yeah. Anyway,
Man, the symbiote.
okay. Spoilers from here on out. We're done.
Yes.
All right, no more spoilers.
Officially done with spoilers for No Way Home.
What's the noise? Who's gonna make the spoiler noise?
Mike.
Victory screech.
All right.
That's the noise. The comeback. No more spoilers.
We're gonna have to like put timestamps in here.
I upload the videos, and I'm not doing that.
Most shit. Yeah.
Come on, man. You
Really
can just,
good-
you
really
can just
great
like
movie,
put it
though.
in the description.
Don't
like,
talk about Venom. I haven't seen any of the Venom shit. Don't talk about Venom
I
yet.
actually haven't either. I haven't seen either of the two.
Any of them. I haven't seen. I haven't seen any of the Venom shit. So don't.
All right, neither have I, and I want to see both of them.
I heard the first one was great.
Oh yeah,
We got them both on Plex, so we can do those too.
right.
You know what movie I also still have to watch? Completely different universe. I still have yet to watch Joker.
Yes, that too.
I haven't watched it either. I like everyone was raving about it, but
The
like
thing is one of the most controversial / like breaking scenes of the movie has been spoiled for me.
Oh, the talk show, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're done with spoilers, baby.
Well, just
I mean-
saying the talk show does not say anything else. But
Yeah.
like,
I guess.
I know exactly what scene he's talking about because
Yeah.
I've seen it over and over.
Well, it
throughout,
sucks
like, clips
because
every now
I've
and then.
seen it, but I never saw
The
it.
thing is,
But then I saw it, and I'm
I've-
like, oh fuck!
I've never seen the movie, but I use that quote so often.
I don't even know what he says, but that's okay. You don't have to say it. I have no idea.
I love using the quote honestly because it's very fitting.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very fitting for a lot of
I-
situations.
I need to get more on top of continuously watching movies because, like, I don't know. I'm not into like going out to movies because it's just so fucking expensive to go see movies.
I
Rocket
mean, yeah. Why do that when you?
Rocket-
Well, I'm saying when they come out though. It's
Rocket-
easy, it's
I
easy
know.
to see movies when they come out.
Just Rocket Amaranth style. Just watch it while you stream.
Could you imagine?
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, but I
You
would
just
have
gotta
to.
cut
I would
out
have
the
to.
audio.
I would have to finagle my audio in such a particular
No,
way
here's
because I would have to like pull
here's
audio
this-
sources and.
Here's the setup, okay? You get it to play
Actually, I have a
get your game audio to play through your speaker so you can still hear it.
Yeah.
But then put your headphone audio be in the movie.
Yeah, change your default. Just
Big brain.
Yeah,
True.
change your default desktop audio to a
Separate
different
it.
device
So-
and just have.
OBS is only capturing your speaker audio. It's not capturing your headphone audio.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to play because the only way I could do this is I would have to find a player that would play audio specifically through device. Yeah, I wonder if
VLC
Opera
does
that.
it.
So,
I guess you can just use the URL.
Yeah.
Just
For,
upload it into VLC using your URL. Yeah.
For future reference, if anyone ever joins Fallen Wolf stream and he looks a little distracted on the side, you have the reference right
He's
here.
like, pause the game. Hold on, I gotta watch this scene.
Hold on,
real quick.
guys, real quick. Hold on.
You
no.
just see him look over and
He'd be like,
"Holy shit!"
or like he's over
Justin,
there.
What are you
he's
crying about?
he's over there on his mic. He's over there on his mic, just like, "What's up, guys? Welcome on."
I mean, yeah, you could go full Amaranth
Dude,
style.
how expensive are those microphones? Like $2,500
Oh
a
my
piece or
God.
something?
No. They're like $500, $600, $700.
I would
Something
say you
I'll,
probably-
I'll buy a set. Fuck it.
There you go.
I'll return the chair I just bought and buy those.
Is that the ear ones included, or is that just like
no, that
binaural
is
microphone?
The binaural microphones. I'm assuming that earpiece is like a.
Well,
I'm
that
assuming
earpiece
it's
is
like
part
a-
of it, but like that's a certain one. You can get binaural microphones.
that don't
without-
have that. Yeah.
Yeah, without getting the earpiece.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to lick a.
Like an ear- you know,
I'm assuming it's probably not latex. What is it?
Falls
what it
in
was.
prop hunt and gives away his position by crying from the movie. That's the thing. So for me, I don't know about you guys, but like when I watch a movie that I haven't seen yet, I can't do anything but watch the movie. Like if I don't like playing
If I'm
games.
not
I
watching-
like
if I'm-
watching the movie.
If I'm
I'm
watching something, I
experiencing it-
need to watch it.
yeah.
If I'm experiencing it for the first time, I'm definitely doing that. Unlike when we were watching No Way Home together, whenever I watched it with you guys, that was like my fourth and fifth time watching it. So I was like, yeah, this can go on the side while I play
something else.
over here.
Yeah.
If I were to watch again, I'd probably do the same thing. But the thing is you always get caught up in it. You're like, you'll be sitting there doing something.
Oh, yeah,
and then something happens, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, you look at the you look at the movie, and the
pause-
next thing you know, half an hour passes. You're like, okay, I should probably do
shit,
something.
I
with
should
my
Pause
game.
the
get
game,
back
and you're
to
like,
this.
man, really? That's right. I forgot about this part.
I do kind of want to watch it again.
I can't pause the game.
It would be cool to rewatch it. Pick up on the little things. You have to watch a movie twice to fully
Yes.
understand it.
Well,
At least
yeah.
twice.
That
At
was
least
me
twice.
for the new Kingsman prequel.
I honestly need to go back through and watch.
You need to rewatch.
I
at
don't
least
need.
the
I don't
first
need to
one.
watch the.
Not the second one. You need just the first one because there's so many like key things that they say in there that plays back into the first one.
I'm gonna be honest. Like,
It's all context.
I
Everything
know
in that movie is
throughout the
context.
movie they say like particular names and they're like talking about scenarios that happen.
There's
I'm really bad. I was horrible at history. So the epitome of remembering that is like hard for
I
me.
liked going through and watching that movie and like going through like the history really quick and like we are like, okay, let's look up some things about Rasputin really quick.
Yeah, going through and getting all the
Actually,
back
wait,
end.
no, because I don't even say that.
All right. Let's.
It wasn't me. That's
move-
all I gotta say. It
let's-
wasn't me.
All right, yeah, what
let's
do you got
move
for us,
off
Mike?
of the movie talk. So my first thing I wanted to bring up, I know is gonna cause a bit of a riot here.
Oh God, is it fucking SAS drives?
No. So I want to preface this by saying no one has an excuse anymore because everyone's excuse was the same. Have you heard the news about Fortnite?
Oh yeah,
I did actually.
Yeah.
There is no building now
Yeah.
in
Yes.
this season.
So-
So no one has the excuse. I like the game, but the building.
So I was
I
talking
just
to
hate
Kenzie.
the game now. I just hate it. I think it's just a dumb. I'm just kidding. I think that people have said that the not building is really cool.
I personally want to take, like, while we have the no building.
It's
I
not going
wanna
to be
get
here
a-
for very long.
I want to get a group of us together to try and play it and see how it feels.
I would be down. I actually was talking to Kenzie
I feel
about
like I
this
could pop
earlier
off,
today.
man.
We were like literally in bed, and she like rolls over and goes, "Hey, did you see that there's no building in Fortnite right now?" And I'm like, you know what? I would actually play Fortnite if there's no building.
Right.
I would actually
You have
do
to
that.
just find cover rather than make it.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, you have to literally keep in mind where you are. You have to have situational awareness instead of reactional awareness.
Right.
Right. And like all the sweats that are so accustomed to there being
They
building.
get shot once and they can build their cover real quick.
Yeah, they're like, and they're like, and they have like a fucking fortress like in like 30
Can't do it
seconds.
anymore.
Yeah, they can't
Right.
do it anymore.
Maybe it'd be
But
worth
I
trying
would
out.
I would love to honestly watch people still try and do it out of
Oh,
like
I'm-
pure like
I'm sure there's plenty
reaction.
of people that just do it.
you see somebody
gonna be
jump
so
up
many
and
memes.
you see someone jump up and just spin in a circle, but there's no building because they tried to crank
Yeah.
a 90.
So is there the way it's set up right now, is there like, is that like no? Is it a game mode where you can still, or is it just Fortnite right now? Default game mode, no building.
I honestly am not sure, but I believe it is default.
I'm pretty sure it's default.
That's
it's gonna be like that for like a
couple
short,
weeks.
like a month maybe.
Yeah,
and then it'll probably switch back.
I think it. I mean, depending on how it like gets reactions from, it might be the whole season because they just
if it's the whole season,
it just
cool.
started a new season, and that's why that's where it started.
Sure,
was the no building.
Okay.
What do you got? Imagine if Epic saw an increase of players when they did this,
Well,
and then they go back to the next season.
This is them like, hey, our numbers have been pretty like plateaued this whole time.
Yeah.
Let's finally see what happens if we take no building away, and let's see if we get people to come in.
They're gonna see a spike because I'll play the game, dude.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
so many people.
there's gonna be a lot of
so many
people.
people look at that game and go, "Yeah, it's cool and all,
It's
but
too
like,
sweaty for the
I don't
building."
want to. I don't want to learn how to build and all that.
It's
And
like
now you don't have to.
I'll play.
Now it's an actual just normal battle royale.
Yeah.
It's literally cartoon PUBG.
I like that you brought
But
that
you
up
can still
because that
get
was
mats,
like
though,
something
too,
I
right?
just heard today. Like I was like,
Well, yeah, it's been fresh on my mind. I wanted to go and play it and try it out. And then like I thought about it, like, wow, how many people in the friend group don't like playing that game because of the building? Now they
Yeah.
could try it as just a normal battle royale and see how it is.
shit, I'd give it a go.
I'd be down to try it.
Right.
Sounds like
The
sounds
thing
like
is-
you're gonna see some CC Fortnite content, baby.
The thing is, Shade says so many people also won't play because of it, and I get that. And honestly, I'm okay with that.
They've had their
because
time,
the
man.
the people that like
They've
play
been on the
it because
game
they're
for
crazy at building and whatnot,
fucking 7
I don't want
years.
to deal with them.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Like like looking at other streams where people are like showing off that they can build battle and whatnot, I'm just like, this isn't cool to me.
Yeah.
I don't even find enjoyment in watching it personally because I don't know what's going on.
I can give credit where credit's due.
Sometimes you see some crazy
There's
shit.
like,
Oh, yeah.
and like a very particular person that's here on Caffeine, Mr. Fiendy. He plays amazing. Like seeing the way he plays, but I'm gonna be honest, I can't get into that. I can't get into that at all. I think I appreciate it on like a gamer level of like how high skill it is.
Those guys have been
but
playing for so long that it's just
It's
like
muscle
how do
memory.
You, yeah,
It's like Rocket League players. It's no
Right.
different, you know. It's the same idea. Such a high skill ceiling that has become muscle memory.
you can't compete when somebody can like shoot them once and the next thing you're fighting them in a fortress that they just built
Yeah.
and you're like I don't know what
Like,
to
if you
do,
don't if you
but,
don't know how to build battle and you don't know how to like
That's the thing is if
Do
you don't
any
if
of
you
the
don't know how to
mechanics?
literally sit in the one by one and then be able to edit your wall, take the shot and edit it back, then you're basically not winning games nowadays.
You're kind of out of context with it. But hey, honestly, I'd be down to try it. When I get home, I will download it. I'll absolutely download it.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna download it
When you get home.
when I get home.
Right.
No, I'd definitely be down to try it though. Because I heard
think
about
it's-
it.
I think it's actually hilarious that neither of you have it installed. Like I
Of course
get it. I
not.
get it
Yeah,
for like space
absolutely
reasons,
not.
but like
There's no
I
reason
just-
to.
I just think it's funny.
I actually I had it up and like installed until recently, and then I uninstalled it because I needed space. But
That is that's the story. I hear that so often within like everybody in the friend group is like, oh, you guys want to play this? I gotta install it. Oh, I had it installed like up until like 2 weeks ago when
Dude,
I
it
needed space.
happens. It literally happens. Like
you have to pick and choose.
will choose a day to go through your Steam library or whatever library and delete games, and then the next day someone will be like, "Hey, you want to play this?" It's like I just fucking uninstalled it.
So with my new server that I have built,
Yeah.
one of the things that I can do is I haven't done it yet, but it's in the cards for
Are you
some.
gonna offload things?
I can offload all the games to NAS as a physical
my
drive.
God.
But are you gonna pull them through your network? So you're just gonna have a cable running through your 10 gig?
Yeah.
Do you have a 10 gig input?
So this will be 2.5.
Okay, but just totally 2.5 gig is
Yeah,
more than
enough for it. Yeah. So this will be 2.5g. And the
Damn.
only thing that'll be 10 gig is
The
anything
actual-
that goes on
yeah,
through the server will be
in
10
it.
gig. Yep. So the reason why I have 10 gig is because like when Kenzie moves in, I want her to be able to also. So can I nerd out here for a second?
Yeah.
So there's a really cool feature with like my NAS setup that I have right now called deduplication.
Okay.
And what you can do is you can set up a share where you can have both like two computers or more whatever having
VM style? Or
yeah
physical?
no you're thinking this is more NAS, so outside of virtual
Okay.
machine.
Okay.
Just like network attached storage.
Mm-hmm.
So basically with deduplication, the way it works is I can have two shares set up on, they have to be separate shares, But basically, the way it works is you have Kenzie's game share, Max's game share, and then you enable deduplication on those 2 shares. And any duplicate like files that the server sees between whatever
Just
those,
shares the
it shares
information.
it. So if you have the game installed, you only have to have one game installed once.
Yeah.
And it'll still show up as installed separately for both machines. Both machines and the NAS will say that you have separate installations, but it's going to only pull from the same group of files.
Physically, it'll pull from the same location.
Correct. So for 2 games, you only have to have one installation.
Do you know if Steam has any issues with pulling games? Because I'm assuming it's going to be via network share, right?
If you try to install a game on Steam over a NAS using a Samba share, which is the Windows default share system, yes, you cannot. There is issues.
So
with
then,
that.
what's
do
the
that.
process?
So deduplication actually shows up as an iSCSI drive.
SCSI. Okay.
So that's a networked SCSI drive.
That's weird here.
Yeah,
SCSI.
yeah. So it's a network SCSI drive that like sees
I
it.
had to mess with them once.
The file structure is different. Steam games don't know how to stream files from a network storage, like a Samba share.
That's what I was figuring, is I wouldn't know how to pull from there.
But if you set up a SCSI drive, it's an emulated hard drive on your PC, but network storage.
And that the implication between setting
The
up the
file
virtual
structure
SCSI
is what Windows is expecting for playing a game.
And that's what it needs. That's what the connection between the NAS to the SCSI drive.
Well, I could tell Steam to install a game to my NAS on
it
a
can't
Samba
pull it.
share,
But it couldn't
but the
pull it.
games are going to have issues. Steam will install it to that, but the games themselves will have issues.
It won't be able to pull it.
No, it won't be because it doesn't know how to find that.
Because it's not the same. It's not a Windows.
Not the same
style
Yeah, it's not
file explorer.
It's not the same protocol, and the file structure is different.
Well, shit. That's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, it'll be sick.
Are you cool if like you run like an Ethernet to my house and then I could just do the same thing?
We have the same internet speed.
Well, the Ethernet from your server, and then I'll
So
just
you know
I'll
how I set
offload
up like
onto you.
OpenVPN on your machine at one point?
There's no way.
No, technically speaking,
Yo, you could, but there's no way.
it wouldn't work.
Could you imagine playing a game? It would be like playing Shadow Play.
I would have
but physically pulling
Wait,
the
listen,
game to your.
but
That'd be weird.
But listen, okay, so like
That'd be horrible.
Technically speaking, if you had like OpenVPN running all the time and you install your games, I set up you an iSCSI drive with deduplication.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, I could map you a drive, and you could pull the games
I
from
would-
my server,
but I
and not
would-
have to have them installed locally at
There's
all.
no way you would be able to play that though.
I don't have the upload bandwidth to be able to handle
or
that.
I mean, I was gonna say the upload is the issue.
If I had like
you
fiber
had-
gigabit up and
Yeah.
down, it would work.
Oh, yeah,
that
it
would
would
work
absolutely
100%. But I don't.
As
have,
long as my download was high enough to be able to pull it at the
Right.
rate. But I think
Correct.
I think 200. meg,
well, do you have 200 or
I
400?
have two. I get 250.
250 would be plenty.
Yeah.
It's just I don't have the upload. to
And
be-
stream on it.
yeah, right. I don't have the bandwidth for that.
It sucks. I don't ever understood why upload was such like a.
I can tell you. You want to know the answer?
I want to know the answer.
It's literally a money answer.
Is it because they want to be cheap on it, so they don't upload like have an upload?
If you want to
channel
have
that's-
fast upload, they want you to be a business connection. They don't want you to host services from your house because they want you to buy the business connection for the faster upload.
Which I mean, at that point, usually that's what you're doing.
Yes,
but-
it's a financial thing because they want you to buy the faster speeds.
So it's kind of just like a soft block.
It's a
Pretty
soft
much.
block. Well, it's the same
It's
reason.
well possible. They
It-
just limit it,
It's the same reason why you pay for 200, I pay for 400.
but we get like 10 up. If
But
that.
no. But like our download speeds are way over what we normally pay for.
Yeah.
That's because
Well, that's just because of people in the
what we
area.
use. Because we are the higher bandwidth utilizers.
Does it utilize towards us more?
They prioritize us.
Is that really how that
Really?
works?
That is 100% how it works. So if you stop using your bandwidth and you chill out on it, you'll actually get down throttle to your actual paid for speeds. But as long as the ISP sees that you're using above what you need the bandwidth, they will allocate it to you.
Do you think that's like a business model to promote people using their internet service?
No, it's not a business model. It's a system that they have in place so that, for example, like Gramps and Pops over here that are like watching Netflix like once a week and they hardly use their internet, they can allocate because they don't want to keep that pipe allocated.
There's no reason to have that full flow coming to the house if it's not even being used. When it
Correct.
could be used elsewhere in the neighborhood.
So they're gonna shrink what they can do a little bit, but they're gonna give me more because I'm using it. But they won't notice it because they never even reached
They
that
never
point.
even reached it. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Well, maybe they. Yeah. Honestly, I'm really curious how hard it would be to see the network of the location, because every location has a box that it centralates to, and it makes me wonder. Do I rank number one You probably would.
We all.
I was
yeah.
gonna. Do you
I
think
rank
so?
number one. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. I mean,
in my local
with
area,
with the
I have
amount
the highest
with the
bandwidth.
amount of network shit that you have coming through here. Yeah.
I just checked my seed box the other day. My upload data since I started. Like, keep in mind, it has been like since I started my seed box with like all the stuff and everything from
you're
the
talking
new
about
server.
something digital, right? A digital interface that you can see your throughput.
My new server,
Yeah.
right? My new server was built about less than a month ago. Finished, uploaded, ready to go, fully deployed. On just my seed box, my torrent box and everything, has utilized 450 gigs of just upload in 20 days.
Well, should we count how many?
Of upload. That's upload. That's me
Upload.
redistributing the
Yeah.
things that I download. That's upload. On just one
What
virtual
are-
machine.
what are
That's
you
one virtual machine.
What are you uploading that goes to the network that isn't local?
All my Linux ISOs that I download.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
All my
yeah,
Linux ISOs.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Upload
sure.
though? Seeding?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
like, I download
Max
Linux
is-
ISO.
Are
and I
you
wanna,
a person? Are you a seeder?
Max
seeder.
Max has talked about this before.
I spread my seed far and wide.
I did not know you were a seeder.
Max
that
has,
makes a
Max
lot of
has
sense.
talked about this in the
Everything?
TeamSpeak before. He figures
What a good guy.
he's just one of those people that's like,
He's a
well,
homie.
if they weren't there, how would I ever get it?
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
seeding is a very important thing, but it's also
So, but I have a limitation of my generosity.
well, there's no reason to do it if you're not seeing any benefit.
If I download a Linux ISO that I see
Really?
has
I mean, no, you don't really get anything.
anywhere between
You're just helping. You're
like,
helping
if it's,
in general.
If it's at like 85 or higher seeders,
Yeah.
I don't seed it.
Because you don't want
There's
that many
plenty.
people.
No, there's plenty of availability.
I
There's
see, I
plenty
get
of
you.
availability from other people.
So do you keep an eye on your ISOs to see what the usage is?
I do. Yeah. So if
Because it doesn't say on the list for the ISOs, right? It just says that you're doing it.
I can see I can see all the statistics as far as like I
So
can
you
get
can
granular.
you
per,
can see how many users are on each seed.
per Linux ISO. Yeah. Yep. And I do like when I the second you import the Linux ISO, you can see exactly like who's downloading, who's uploading. You can
Every
see
time
exactly
it got to that, I went boop.
delete.
Finished.
Yeah. But I do see it if there's like I said if it's below like 50, I absolutely will see it.
I mean, it's important because that speed is. I mean, it's atrocious. We all know what it feels like to download an app that takes literally days.
right.
Literally days.
Right.
I have some going right now that like are taking days, and when I have them, I will leave them up for.
It makes me wonder if the people that are going to be pulling those same apps have. I mean, it's not like a full allocation. So like,
No.
what's the percentage?
I don't know how those applications determine like
How much?
uploads.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, every little bit counts, I guess.
I'm gonna
But
be honest,
you could probably just allocate it though.
It's limited via my VPN. So like my VPN that I use on the machine, I'm about 5 megs down and up.
Yeah.
So like I'm usually downloading at 5. So like
Wow.
downloading
That takes a while. That takes a while to download, though. I'm
but,
sure.
But upload is also about 5 megs.
Mhm.
So 5 megs is that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's a eighth of my upload speed. Is my upload? No, I'm sorry. My upload's 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's a
quarter.
That's a quarter of my upload speed. So I'm totally fine. Because like if I start streaming, that's
You have
about
20 here?
yeah,
Really?
20, yeah.
Is that
400 down,
is that
20 up.
because of the 400?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So the tier I pay for is 400 down, 20 up.
I never even realized that they changed the up.
But like
I thought it stayed at 10.
Realistically, I get like 25. So my overages, my over allocation that I get on my bandwidth, goes to seeding, and then I still have all that extra to do whatever.
The 15,
and streaming
10.
only takes about 5, so I'm still left with about 3/4 or half.
Well,
of
it's
my-
not like you're uploading any YouTube videos or anything while you're streaming anyways, so.
No, I'm actually very particular about what goes on.
No, I know.
Because otherwise I'll be fucked.
Mm-hmm. You'd be sitting there choking.
Yeah.
You'd be wondering why you're choking.
But yeah, no, but that is the thing. Whenever I download something, if I see that the seeding allocation is really low, I definitely continue to like upload so that way other people can like save it and possibly gain some new seeders. If anyone else is a seeder out there that wants to download
It just makes me like, there's no benefit to it, right?
There's
so
no-
like,
but
No.
Here's the thing. If people
like
like
a-
me didn't do it,
oh
you
yeah,
wouldn't be able to download
it would
your
never,
shit.
yeah, it would literally disappear from the internet.
You have to have seeders. If you don't have seeders, you'll never be able to download your
Right.
Linux ISOs.
Is it?
Test, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look at you, Swiss. Good call.
This happened
I wonder,
last time,
yeah,
too.
I wonder when it went off.
It's only on bus 1 and 2 I have issues. Give me
What
one
is
second.
it? Is it USB base?
Yeah, it's some weird funky.
Ooh, you have too
Technical
much going on. He hasn't. Hey, oh, we're back.
Hey, we're back. Thanks for
Swiss.
the follow, Swiss.
Thank you for the follow.
Appreciate it. Okay, we're good now for a little while.
Yeah,
Thanks
what,
for the
what was
call out
the,
on that.
What was the last thing? I wonder what they last heard.
Well,
they,
I
probably,
mean,
they probably
the
heard
thing,
everything.
The thing is, they
yeah.
they were hearing you through the microphones because we got the
Oh yeah.
microphones pretty
Yeah.
hot. It's just you sounded distant. I'm
Distant,
sure.
very different. Yeah, it's fine. It's just I don't. We'll have to keep an eye on it, but every now and then
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got some weird thing happening with the interface. I
Probably
got.
because you got too much going on in your USBs.
It could be. I
Did
don't
you ever
know.
get that
Yes.
4-channel
Yeah, I got it.
booster? Do
so-
you have that interface plugged into that?
So you want to know what happened?
You should do that.
I actually have it in a 2.0 hub right now because I've had better luck on a 2.0 hub
Then a 3.0?
than a 3.0 hub.
Weird.
But what's happening, it's really weird. My channel 1 and 2 keep dropping out for some reason, but my 3 and 4 are fine. It's really weird on the interface because the interface is separated by 2 channels.
Well,
That's why
yeah.
I have to drop you guys into mono because otherwise it'd be left and right channels.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little bit different too because with with the fact that it's digital,
Cat.
it probably gets separated digitally.
It's a
As to
digital
the-
separation.
And
yes.
it's the driver specifically for the first 2 that are probably
So you want to know what happened? I updated Windows.
not that this happened after that.
Yep.
Did you ever?
And I
did you go
updated
through
the
and
drive. There was a
register?
driver update for my shit, and it
Ah.
fucked everything.
So maybe they just came out with an update.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. We'll see.
Damn.
All right, so Mike, what else? we
I was
got?
gonna say I know you got one more in that little
So
noggin.
yeah,
of
I
yours.
got somewhat of a
No, we
segment
just
that
went on a
I'm
tech
kind of
rant.
I'm kind of stealing from the internet. A lot of other people do it. I found enjoyment in listening to it, so I figure it'll be a nice thing to bring up if we can.
Okay.
What is that?
okay.
Let's
So-
hear it.
Have you guys ever heard of the subreddit "Am I the Asshole"?
No,
Oh God.
never. Oh wait.
I already know where this
Oh,
is going.
God.
I already know where this is
Oh
going.
jeez.
So
Did you upload Max's story?
no. I should though.
You should.
Honestly, I'll let you take the karma and upload the story as long as you at my user and
Sure,
All
fine.
right.
Maybe one day. But I've enjoyed I've enjoyed listening to
Can we just before you continue? Can we just you say that and we all were on the same page as far as what story we're all referring? None of us said what story
Oh, yeah,
we're
no.
referring to.
Yeah,
but
no,
we all
I
know
mean,
exactly
of
what
course, the
story.
story's
Of
been
course
on the
we know.
podcast already. So if anyone's listening to the previous podcast, they already know what
Yeah,
story.
I was gonna say. They
Oh,
know
did we
exactly.
cover it? Did we cover
yeah.
the story?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we
yeah.
covered it.
Okay,
I think
okay.
twice actually.
We
mostly, and then preface.
We
in
had
another.
one where you went through the entirety of it, and then one where we kind of brought back
Brought it up
parts
in
of it.
general.
Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Short answer is yes.
I don't think so.
Yes.
I don't think I'm the asshole.
So, I've been listening to a lot of I look up videos of just literally text to speech reading out Reddit stories and whatnot.
yeah, which are fucking great.
And
by the way.
I've found great enjoyment in it. So I
Mhm.
figured reading 1 or 2 stories off of this would be interesting to do. So
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna read one of the titles. I've sorted it. I've sorted it on the subreddit top post of all time, right? And I just kind of scrolled down a little bit. I find a post from 2 years ago. I'll read the title, and if we find the title interesting enough, we'll read the story. Am I the asshole for telling my son he deserved his girlfriend breaking up with him?
Say it one more time.
Am I the asshole for telling my son he deserved his girlfriend breaking up with him? And I'd like to point out
Context is key here.
He's reading titles and he wants to know if we think it's interesting enough to dive into.
Do you want to
and talk
dive
about.
into the story and figure out what happened?
No.
No, not on that one.
No,
Okay,
that one sounds too basic.
all right.
I feel like there's a lot more interesting ones that we could come across.
Can we talk about a title really quick? Mike's new title is going to be, Am I the Asshole for Making the Jimmy John's delivery driver shovel my driveway in the winter?
Himself out.
Just
shovel himself out.
Shovel himself out. That's it. That's all you need to leave it at.
We gotta I gotta try and like phrase it in such a way that you're trying to make yourself not sound like the asshole, but ultimately they will vote. I say they will vote for you to be the asshole.
I think they'll very much so say that you were the asshole.
Not my job, dude. Not my driveway, not my job, not my issue.
Because just to rehash, it was the front driveway, right?
Yes.
The one that
not my driveway.
The one that the landlord's in charge of.
Correct. Yes.
Because you shovel the back one.
Yes, that one's always clear. All winter long, you guys were coming here. That driveway was always clear.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
So I scrolled down a little bit. This one caught my attention. Am I the asshole for sleeping naked on top of the covers to teach my flatmate's girlfriend a lesson?
I'd like to hear that one.
Basically, that's just gonna be he was sleeping naked to like let the girlfriend come in and see him naked and like be like, you just saw. I vote skip.
I don't think that's what it was about though. I think it's about something deeper. I think it's because she kept on seeing, or he kept on seeing her naked.
Potentially.
I think it's supposed.
Read the next one. We'll come back. We'll circle back.
All right. Gotta skip through the ads. Hold on. There's like ads
Click
in between the posts. No.
Let's talk about the ad.
Am I the asshole for switching to regular milk to prove my lactose intolerant roommate keeps stealing from me?
I feel like the title says it all.
I feel like I can't really imagine there's much more to get into other than the fact that he's just trying to make a point.
I mean,
a really weird
I think
point,
it's funny. I think that's pretty fucking funny.
Well, he's the one that's lactose intolerant, though.
Wait, but could you imagine having a container of skim milk or like soy milk or something, and you just fill it with like fucking 1%?
Is that what it is? Is he replacing the containers?
From what I read,
I figured it was just like buying
when I read
milk.
from the title, this guy is buying milk, but he knows his roommate's taking his milk,
so he's gonna start
replaced
buying
it with non-lactose free milk to prove that the guy's stealing without.
Yeah.
Because obviously the roommate's gonna be lying about it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, next one.
Okay. Am I the asshole for giving my ex-wife a large amount of money I won despite the anger of my GF? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that one sounds really
complicated.
Okay.
I don't want to get into that guy's fucking.
Am I the asshole for giving away money even though my girlfriend said I didn't want?
That's like a guy that's like trying to like self-justify like his like actions.
So this one that I've come across, I've actually heard before, so I think it would be a pretty decent one to go into.
Alrighty.
Am I the asshole for telling coworkers extremely bluntly why I'm not participating in the office weight loss bet?
It's not controversial enough for me to like want it. I want something really with like a lot of controversy.
Yeah, I want something juicy. Did he end up doing the contest?
No.
Okay. Skip to the last page.
There's definitely ones I've heard that are crazy, but I'm surprised they're not.
It kind of depends.
Top.
Are you going from?
I'm doing
most
of
viewed?
all time.
Okay, so you're looking at all of them.
I'm looking at top posts of all time.
I mean, it's kind of controversial.
So let's change it to like the past.
Sort by controversial.
Yeah, can I sort by controversial? Is that a thing?
Well, I imagine if that was a drop down.
They need like a controversial flag that you can upvote.
What's the up and down votes of the subreddit? Because like they can customize them and put like special like shapes in for like the up and down vote.
Oh, I don't know. Hold on.
Because like I think Undertale in particular is like a heart up and then
they don't look like anything fancy.
Am I the asshole for making the dumb Jimmy John's delivery driver who got stuck in the driveway that wasn't even mine?
You still already lost it because you called him dumb immediately. Yeah. It's not his fault that he gave you the wrong sandwich.
He gave me the wrong sandwich and got stuck in my driveway.
It is not his fault that he got you the wrong sandwich. It is his fault that he got stuck.
It's his fault that he got stuck.
But you also could have helped him because he was in a position no less comfy than yours.
I was pretty fucking comfy up in my warm house.
I'm sure you were while he was out there shoveling out his car. I'm sure he was comfy in his car too.
You can choose your jobs, bro, and like I don't even
want to hear it.
How about this one? Am I the asshole for not letting my best friend have her wedding on my property after being uninvited?
I want to hear it.
Oh, I kind of want to hear that. The uninvited part of it.
She's been uninvited, so she's not letting
Go
her
ahead,
best
read it.
friend.
Read it.
All right. One of my 29 male best friends. Oh, so he's 29 male. Sorry. One of my best friends, Carla, 31 female, is getting married soon. It's only meant to be a small backyard type of wedding,
Okay.
but they've been planning it for a few months now, and originally it was supposed to be on my property. They wanted it because it's private, has a lot of open space for the reception, a nice view. The house could be used to get them ready and stuff. Of course, I said yes. She and her fiance, Rick, were very happy. All the names are in quotes, so I don't know if these are real or fake names.
I mean, whatever. I guess it kind of doesn't matter.
Right. Thing is, Carla and I do have a history. We went out on and off in college, but decided to stay friends.
Oh,
Then I met my wife. We got married. Carla met Rick, and now here they are. So he's already married. So I would say he's moved on from Carla.
But
Now
maybe
my
he
wife
hasn't.
knows I went out with Carla back in college,
friend zone scenario.
and she didn't care. Carla still went to our wedding and everything. I never knew if Rick was told or not. It's not my relationship, therefore not my business to say anything, so I never did. Rick found out recently, and not in the best way. Not sure how, but from what I've heard from one of my friends, is that one mutual friend told him, no idea why, we used to date. Not only that, but apparently Carla said a couple of years ago she was still in love with me when she was already dating Rick. Yikes.
Yeah, that's a little scuffed.
She's using Rick to get back to him.
Doesn't have an actual
seen that video
confirmation. Doesn't have an actual confirmation if that's exactly what he was told. All Carla's told me is that Rick was told about our past, and he's angry at her for never saying anything. It became quite a drama, and didn't hear from her for over a month until now. She told me they're going to couples counseling and that the wedding is still on, but Rick has requested that I not attend. It
Wait.
sucked. Right. So
Attend
he's
his own
he's
the
re-
wedding
he's
that is being
requested-
hosted at his house.
correct. He was requested that the friend, this man, does not attend. The original poster does not attend. Which, in any circumstance besides this one, would make sense. Fine. You don't want him at your wedding? You ask for him not to come. Totally understandable.
But it's at his house.
Right. That's the
I guess
one.
it depends. It would have to be brought up. It would have to be talked about. All right, go ahead and continue.
Let's see. But Rick was requested that I not attend. It sucks, but I totally get why he wouldn't be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Then I asked the obvious question. Where are they going to hold the wedding then? To my surprise, she said they still want it at our place. Rick said so too, and in my mind, I'm going, he doesn't want the guy who dated his fiance years ago at the wedding, but still wants the wedding at his house.
Yeah, at his house, right?
My wife and I are expected to just not be in our home that weekend, and I told Carla no. They're going to have to find some place else, since we're not going to simply leave our home for them for the weekend. Not only for safety reasons, but it just doesn't make sense. Rick doesn't want me around because he's not comfortable, but is comfortable enough to have their wedding at my house. They really want their wedding here, though, and because of that, I've been bugged by not only her, but also Rick and some friends who think I'm being a petty asshole for not letting them have the wedding here anymore.
Absolutely not, dude.
Honestly, don't think that I am. It just doesn't make sense at all to have to leave my own house for a wedding we're no longer welcome, and leaving our home totally vulnerable. Still being accused of sabotaging their wedding, and Rick believes it's the least I can do after everything.
What do you
Am I
mean
the
it's-
asshole?
Absolutely not. That last statement literally ensures the fact that he's not being the asshole at all.
If
Like-
that was me in his situation, I would say you're not having the wedding at my house. If I'm not
That's
invited to
exactly
your
what the
wedding, you
case
want to
is.
have the wedding at my house, you're not.
Well,
No, the
I
wedding's
mean,
not happening at my house.
That is exactly the
thing
case.
is, you don't even have to, like, you shouldn't even have to be at the point of offering the ultimatum. It's like, okay, you're not, you don't want me at the wedding. I totally get it. Where are you guys gonna have it then?
Well, so Swiss said, how about this compromise? Rent out the entire property for the
Right?
weekend.
Pay for it.
They could, yes. However,
1 month of mortgage.
I still feel like I wouldn't want that.
No,
Like-
not after that, honestly. After the context that has been given, I
Like,
wouldn't
the thing
want
is, if
someone
they
to be at
offered
my
to
house
pay
after
right away,
that.
like, oh yeah, we were actually still wanting to do it, but like, can we just pay to use your guys' place and you guys don't be there?
I
Yeah.
feel like 1 month of your mortgage payment, and you'd still be cheaper than like a public wedding venue.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh well, yeah,
absolutely.
definitely. But
Weddings get expensive.
I don't think I'd let that happen.
No.
I think I would still say, regardless of what the money is, I'd probably still say no.
So the majority of people have voted that this guy is
That
not the
is-
asshole.
I
and
guess
I
it
definitely agree.
depends if you are trying to make a statement or if you're trying to make money. Because if you're in a position where you don't need to really have
I feel like
the
trying to
money,
make money is making a statement on itself too. I mean,
yeah,
you're saying,
it's a different statement.
okay, fine. Well, then you're gonna pay for it like a regular wedding venue if you want to. Dude, that's fucked up.
I mean,
It's
I
fucked up.
doubt they're friends anymore.
No, that really ruined
I was
their
gonna say,
friendship.
That, that'll really throw a wrench in the friendship.
yeah,
there.
yeah.
I'm sure they're probably not going to talk each other for the rest of their life. Especially considering what you
Well,
said, 29
I mean-
and 32 or whatever.
That already
Yeah,
seems like a
yeah.
friendship that's like
Well,
on the rocky.
the thing is, especially with the fact of like, okay, they're still planning to get married. He's mad about finding out that they used to date, and so he wants them uninvited from the wedding. At that point, if they go through with it, like that, I feel like that friendship at that point, Rick's not going to want that friendship to continue.
Oh,
anyway.
absolutely not. No, and it's not like there was much of a friendship beforehand, from what it sounds like.
I mean, they
separated and they didn't know each other's life. They probably never
well,
saw each other.
I mean, the thing is, the guy, the original poster, went and got married and whatnot, and like she obviously went off and lived part of her life, and then found Rick and got engaged and whatnot.
Mm.
It sounds like they were still, talking every now and then, but not like a very solid friendship per se.
I think it was probably more of like,
Well, because
hey, I liked your Facebook post.
well, because the thing is, if we read back, there was that part about Carla still being in love with the original poster,
True, yeah.
even like when she started dating Rick.
yeah, but now they're married.
Well,
Man,
now they're
It sounds like the guy that's marrying her doesn't trust his girlfriend that much. Probably should reevaluate the marriage
Right.
a little bit. Like,
Well, and with the simple fact that if he said that he heard her talking about the fact that she was still in love with him, I wouldn't want to be Rick and getting with her. I wouldn't be in that position. Especially if it's like, hey, I really love this guy, and then 2 years later, we should get married at his property.
Oh, you guys used to date? Yeah, I don't want him at the wedding, but can we still do it there? Because it was really cool looking.
He's just dumb for wanting to do it there. I get
Right.
it. I get it because he
Well,
wants
the
to
thing-
just have the wedding.
The thing is,
I get
both
that.
of them wanted it still at the property.
Ah.
Both Carla and Rick said that they wanted it still at that property.
But the poster didn't want to leave, which is completely fine. I mean, it's their
Right.
house. Why the
Yes.
fuck would you want to just
it's
leave
their
it?
house.
Yeah,
That's what it comes down.
exactly.
It's their fucking house.
Why would you want to
He
leave
was-
your house
he
unattended
was, as
for a whole
friend,
weekend?
offering his property up for their wedding. As a pure friend, I'm assuming there's
Yep.
no money already like agreed on
I
here.
doubt it.
He's just offering the stuff, and then they bring their own.
And then they had the
Gear and whatnot
audacity.
there.
They were in front of Shark. What the hell is it? Shark Tank. They were sitting in front while they're like they pitched their idea, and then they're like, yeah, we'll come back with this, and they're like, actually, can we just like get all the money without any like strings attached? I just want all the money. Well, you're gonna get thrown out pretty quick.
If I was that guy who lived in the house, I would probably not let them have the house. I would probably.
Oh, absolutely. No,
absolutely
I
would.
wouldn't.
Yeah,
No,
I don't think
wouldn't.
he's the asshole.
He is not the asshole.
I
no.
think he's within his
And
right to
and
say.
the majority of people vote that he's not the asshole.
Yeah, no, of course he's
It's
not.
already been tagged as not the asshole.
Yep.
So
Here.
can we? What's one that he is the ass? They are the asshole.
I could try and find that.
If yours was on there.
I could try and find some of those, but I will say, as I was scrolling down a little bit more to find one, I'm kind of interested in this one.
Wait, well, you know what we could do? I could do like a quick read off on my story, and I could do a Spotify poll when we upload this. Am I the asshole?
Is there Spotify polls?
Yeah. I did one on one of our previous
Huh.
on one of our previous where we can poll audiences that listen to see if they think that like whatever. Like we can.
Have you actually seen if it's functional?
Yes. if you go, I don't remember what episode. I think it was probably like 4 or 5.
I'm assuming it's not possible to add it back to an old episode.
No, we can do it to an old episode.
We'll just find the old episode and put it on there.
Yeah.
And then we'll
Okay,
tell everybody
okay.
that's listening the current episodes and whatnot to go back and pull it. And we're gonna
Man, I have
we
no
will-
idea.
I mean,
So-
we can just go back and
So
look.
the thing
Yeah.
is, if we so you can confirm that we can
The
put it on
magic of
old
editing.
episodes, right?
Well, that's what he's saying.
Well, I'm not 100% certain.
Right. Well, that's the thing. So if we can confirm that, then we will state it right here. If it
Okay, we're not sure, and we don't know what episode.
Right,
Should we just
yes.
run through it real quick and then put the poll in?
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally down with it. I would like.
All right,
Yeah.
that's how we'll close it off then.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm with that.
yeah, as long as you are okay with skipping your idea. If you want to close off with your story, then
What was my idea?
Well, we can just end off with it anyways. So yeah, I don't know. what-
Oh, okay.
let's just talk about that.
It'll be real quick. I'll
Yeah.
run through it really
No,
quick.
just talk
I'll
about
lay down the scenario. We'll
Give it to us,
minimize
baby.
intermediate comments,
Yeah.
and then
Glitch Penguin's own "Am I the Asshole" post, which eventually, if I get the willpower, I'll make into an actual post and tag him.
Okay.
On the subreddit.
So this was it was a snowy winter afternoon. I was sitting in my house and I wanted food. I wanted a sub, but I didn't want to go get one because it was shitty outside.
Apologies to anyone who's listened to the previous episode where we talked about this. It is a fabulous story, and I love hearing it every time.
We've.
I'm
heard
gonna
it-
go real fast.
We've heard it
I'm gonna
a lot.
go real
now, though.
fast.
Yeah, we've heard it a lot.
Okay. So I was snowy afternoon. It was snowing. There was
A lot
snowstorm,
of snow.
whatever.
A
Blah
lot
blah
of
blah
snow.
blah.
Yes.
It was a good like solid foot of snow. Okay. So I
No.
went and I went to Jimmy John's and I ordered a sub. Had it delivered to my house. I waited 45 minutes for my sub to get here. The sub finally came here. I wasn't too like beat up about the time, but I was very hungry. The sub showed up. I go to the door. I get the sub. I do everything. The exchange
Well,
is all solid.
you had to like go around the building and like go up to the.
Well, first I check the back. Okay, so my situation. I rent where I live, and there's a lower below me. The people that own the place below me have the front driveway. I have the back driveway. And every time I order something, including this Jimmy John's delivery thing, I always include use the back driveway. Always.
Which I'll state is good on your part.
Yes.
I always do that. Even on Amazon deliveries and everything, always says use back driveway. I then, which in the past, Jimmy John's delivery guys usually do use the back driveway.
I will say, just to preface, it is hard because the GPS to this address
puts you at the front.
puts you at the
Yes.
front.
Correct. I know that.
It is hard to figure out how to get back here.
But the thing
But
about
it's possible.
yes,
but it's
Right.
hard.
but the
Right.
thing about it is, no matter which alleyway you take or
As
off
long as
street,
you go behind it, yeah.
they lead you here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like that's it's not that hard. So
It's
anyway,
not that hard, but it's hard enough.
right? It does throw
The
a little wrench in the thing.
possibility is there.
So I ordered it. Guy shows up. I get the sub. I go back upstairs. I open up the sub. I look at it and I go, well, shit. This is the wrong sub. Not even what I ordered. Not even close. So anyway, I wrapped the sub back up.
Was it at least good?
It was good. It was a good
that's
sub.
good.
Just not what I was
As long
looking
as
for.
it tasted good.
So I wrapped the wrong sub back up and then put it back in the bag. I am on my phone about to call Jimmy John's to request that I get a new sub delivered, whatever. As I'm making the call, I realized that the Jimmy John's delivery guy is still in my driveway because he got stuck in the snow.
Right.
So
It was a blizzard outside, but I remember
It
this
was-
night.
it
It
was-
was literally a blizzard.
It was snowing
very,
pretty fucking
very
hard,
heavy snow.
dense, snowbally
And,
snow.
which is the reason why I delivered in the first place.
Right.
So I then go downstairs and I open the front door. I walk out to the guy who's like his car is clearly stuck, and I go, hey man, I'm really sorry, but the sub was wrong. Was not what I ordered. I got this. I showed him what I had on my phone. I showed him the receipt that I had. I was like, this is what you gave me. This is what I ordered. He's like,
Was the receipt wrong too?
the receipt was
Oh,
wong
so they
too.
just gave you the whole wrong
They
order.
They
too.
gave you the
Completely
whole
wrong
wrong
They
order.
grabbed the wrong bag.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. So he's like, oh, I'm really sorry about that. I'll get it taken care of. And then he goes, do you have like a shovel or snow or like salt or anything? I'm like kind of stuck here. And I'm like, yeah, there's a shovel right here. And I point to where the shovel is. He's like, oh, okay. Thanks, I guess. And I'm like, yep. And I go back upstairs. And he proceeds to get himself unstuck by shoveling himself and shoveling part of my driveway to get himself out of the snow.
He also
part
didn't.
of your half-not driveway.
He also didn't take the sub with him.
He did not take
Did you bring this up down?
No, I just brought the receipt.
Okay.
Because I didn't
you
know.
didn't have the sub.
I did bring the sub down the stairs and I left it in the hallway and I just grabbed him the receipt because I figured in my head I was like he's probably not gonna want me to give him the whole. I just opened it and I fucked with it. I touched the sub. I took a bite out of it. Like,
was this pre-COVID?
This was probably during the winter of. This was last winter. This is
A
pre-COVID.
year into COVID.
This was not last winter.
That's what he's saying. No, this was like 2 years ago, man.
Yeah, you're right. It was pre-COVID.
I think this was literally
This
the months before.
I was still working at Improv pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Winters before COVID.
So he goes, "Oh, okay, no worries. We'll get it taken care of." Then, I mean, he's clearly stuck in the snow. I will be honest. He was very stuck in the snow. Could not get out of my driveway.
Like full on, like gunning it, like.
Yes, and could not get out. And I did not help him. But
Nope.
my driveway that I'm responsible for, is totally clear in the back.
See,
I had just shoveled it that morning. There was like this much snow on it.
Okay.
Is that it? Is there anything?
What's that?
Is there anything else?
So the driver goes back to Jimmy John's to go make me my new sub. About 20 minutes passed, 30 minutes passed, 40 minutes passed. Almost an hour passes, and I'm starving at this point. It has now been almost 2 hours since I ordered.
By the way.
Well,
You're not
right,
starving.
Right.
This is where he's getting to it.
So
he hasn't eaten it yet.
So it's almost 2 hours since I ordered my sub.
Wow.
And I was
that
hungry.
Long?
Yes, dude. It was like 45-minute intervals.
I commend you for even waiting that long to eat it.
So the wrong sub that was sitting in front of me was still there. And I had decided I am starving. I'm done waiting. I am eating the wrong sub.
It took so long.
Because at this
2
point,
hours?
At this point, I just
no shot. It was 2 hours.
Justin. I am not.
I can't even believe he came back.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It was probably longer than 2 hours, but I waited like an hour and 45 minutes.
All
So
right, what happened next?
at that point I assumed that it was a wash, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna eat this sub. Whatever, dude's not coming back."
2 hours. Yeah, I would expect them not to come back.
So I ate the sub. I ate the wrong sub and said, "Fuck it." So then all of a sudden, at almost the 2 hour mark, I get a call on my phone, and I pick it up. I'm like, "Yeah, Max speaking. What's up?" And he's like, "So I'm the Jimmy John's guy. I'm in your driveway. I have your sub." I'm like, "Shit, okay." So I go down there. I go grab my sub. And he's like, "Do you have the old sub?" I'm like, "Man, no, I'm sorry, I don't have it. I fucking ate it, man. It's been like 2 hours." It was an awkward confrontation.
I mean, at least you told him. I mean, what else were you gonna say?
Yeah. So I told him, I was like, "No, dude, I'm sorry. I ate it. I ate the wrong sub." And he's like, and then.
Oh, your mic's dead again. They're saying it right now, so it might have just gone out.
It literally just. Oh,
There we go. We're
good. We're back.
Fabulous.
So I go down there. I talk to him. I'm like, "Yeah, I ate it." And he's like, "You really ate it?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Was he in disbelief that you ate it?
He was kind of pissed about it. He was clearly like his facial expressions, the way he was talking was like very like, "Well, what the fuck?" Like very like kind of distraught about it. I'm like, "I'm sorry, man. It's been like 2 hours. Like I ate this up." So so he's like, whatever, hands me my bag, doesn't say anything, turns around, like walks back to his car. And I close the door and it's snowing.
Did he pull out really nice and easy now that he shoveled it out for him?
No, the second time he actually parked on the side of the street.
So he didn't even pull.
He didn't go into the driveway.
That's a dangerous road.
You're not. It's actually illegal to park on the
because it's a lane.
Yeah, you can't do it. Yeah,
it was the same driver. Yeah,
same driver. Yep. And I got my second sub and I ate that one for dinner.
Okay,
so I had lunch and dinner.
So,
am I the asshole?
Okay. You're an asshole for not helping him get out of your driveway. But that's it.
Simply for the fact that you think it's not your responsibility, which I guess it isn't.
It isn't.
But also,
if
the man was bringing you food, got stuck in the driveway on your property.
Yep.
You help him shovel out.
Okay, I look at it as in like it's not necessarily. Wait, NTA, not the asshole for eating the sub.
Not the asshole for eating the sub.
And okay. He was pissed. The guy, I will like be honest. The driver was pissed that I ate the sub.
You know
he was clearly pissed about that.
You know why? I bet you he got reamed out for not bringing the sub back.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he probably got reamed out for multiple things: grabbing the wrong sub, not bringing the sub back.
Not to mention, there's another customer that ordered a sub that clearly didn't get their shit.
Right,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
they had to make both of them,
Yeah.
which doesn't count for
They
the.
might have. They
Jimmy
might have.
John's is like right up the road, isn't it?
It is. I kid you not. I could go in my car and I could go to Jimmy John's, order a sub, and I could be back here in no more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I know it's like right up the road.
The thing is, with the amount of time it took them to get to you, even though it was
it
snowing
was
and whatnot,
brilliant. I would
they
give
probably
it like a half an hour to an hour.
they probably delivered the other one first. They probably gave your sub to the other person first.
Probably.
So that's
true.
probably also why he was pissed, because he had to go fix both orders.
Yeah, so he probably went to the other order first, then to you, and who knows how far the other order was?
Yeah, it could have been.
Maybe that's what it was.
It's why it took so long.
Honestly, and like, let's be honest, we all know what it's like to drive in a shitty snowstorm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
terrible. It's the worst.
especially in like a sedan. I'm sure he was in like a fucking.
No, I'm gonna be
space
honest. It was
accident.
like an older shitty
Like,
car.
like
Oh,
the,
it
okay.
was,
the thing
yeah.
is, I myself hate, like, oh, I see snow, I'm like, oh, cool, I get to drive to work in this.
Yeah, right.
I don't even think about the fact that, like, people have
There's
to.
delivery drivers. They're doing
they're-
nothing but driving. in
Right,
that.
they have to drive all day in this.
That's why I quit my driving job before it became winter, honestly, because I was not gonna drive a box truck in that.
So I guess I
Oh,
see the
officially?
error of my ways.
Officially, you're an asshole for the not shoveling part, but given the context of everything else, which felt like it was fuel for the fire, is now subsiding to the fact that it wasn't really that
So
bad.
we'll.
That's
if
2
we
hours you
can,
had to wait that you couldn't eat. That's
Right.
a long time.
Well, I would have like if I would have known that it would have taken that long. I
Or
literally
if he
would
would
have.
have just said that he wasn't coming back. You know what I mean? You didn't know if he was coming back or not.
Well, and that's
You
the
had
thing.
no idea.
When it got to like the hour 45-ish minute mark, at that point I was like, dude's not coming back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat the fucking sub.
Right, and it was probably like 6 o'clock.
And I had it
was coming up
in
to
my
9, 10
refrigerator. It was
o'clock.
sitting there. I chilling. Like I was like, I'm not gonna like. And like I'm sitting here and I'm hungry and I'm like,
I don't blame you.
So
I don't blame
anyone
you.
in chat can do a real time voting, but if we get Spotify polls to work on this
wait,
episode,
I'm gonna try something.
on this episode, Spotify polls will be up.
Are you going to do it? Here we go.
Spotify polls will be up, and you can vote whether or not you think that Max is the asshole in this situation.
I think you have to put the double asterisk or whatever the hell it is.
These guys?
No, not the bracket.
Asterisks.
Where yeah. Is that what it is? Is that an asterisk? Whatever the 2 dots above it. I think that's what you have to do. Hopefully it doesn't come through. Trash.
All right.
It did it twice.
Well-
No, once. It did once. It doesn't relog. We're good.
Okay. So everyone in chat currently can vote up on those messages,
Yeah.
whether you think he's the asshole or not the asshole here. And then, like I said, for everyone that's listening audio-wise on Spotify.
Yep.
Yep, Spotify. The Spotify poll will be up as long as we can get it working.
And then eventually we'll get the post up on Reddit.
Yeah, I
And
will.
we
I
can
will.
link
I
it
will
down
make.
in our
I will
CC
make that
Discord.
my personal duty. I'll tag him. I will like literally start it off as like I'll put the title up and everything, but then I'll start it off as like not my story, and then at Max's account.
Kenzie, what is
Welcome in,
happening?
Kenzie.
Okay.
Well, okay.
We quickly ran through Max's
did you
shovel
have anything
story.
you wanted to? You said you had one more
Because
thing.
yes. One last thing I want to talk about, guys. We are going to the Midwest Gaming Classic here in April 29th to May 1st.
This is the one thing
Yep.
we were not going to apologize for repeating, because we're going to keep repeating it until the time
Literally
comes.
until we go.
And we're gonna be there repeating it while we're there.
Yes.
If
Yep.
you guys want to come meet the Caffeinated Creators, us 3, as well as some of our friends and stuff that hang
And
out with
family.
us while we're doing it, and family, that
Yeah.
too. We're going to be hanging out at the Midwest Gaming Classic come May 1st and April 29th and May 1st. And
have to write it down in our arms.
yeah, I know, right? And we'll be there. We got a whole booth set up. We're gonna be doing live coverage of the event here on Caffeine. So make sure to be following this channel if you aren't
As
already.
well as a beautiful podcast that you guys, if you could come sit in on.
Yep.
You guys
So-
could come talk on the Caffeinated Creators podcast.
Yep, we're gonna be sitting there. We're gonna have a live audience in front of us. We're gonna be sitting there. We're gonna have a opportunity during our podcast. It'll probably be a long one, if that.
So-
We're gonna be, and you can come up and talk to us. We'll sit down. We'll ask you some questions and talk to you about what you're all about. And
I've put some thought into this, and I kind of want to run it like a radio show that I listen to, where we kind of have someone come up and we run basically what's called the one question line.
Okay. Would you like
So-
to? Would you like
so-
to explain to us the
So,
one question? line?
people, if they would like to come up, they come up onto their guest spot with the microphone.
what do you think about this?
And they get a chance to ask us one question.
Sure.
We can all individually answer whatnot, in
Oh, kind of like a panel. A panel
Yeah.
function.
Okay, all right.
yeah,
I like that.
similar to that. Yes, but it'll be on the podcast. You'll be recorded
I
in
like that.
the CC podcast when we do it.
But we're gonna be there. We're gonna be doing it live. We're gonna be hanging out, doing a whole bunch of cool stuff. We're gonna be
Do it
playing
live.
so many classic arcade games and showing you guys what we're doing while we're doing it.
Dude, I just want to see that Commodore. I just want to mess up with a Commodore, dude.
Dude, there's gonna be Commodores. There's gonna be
touch,
18 megas. There's gonna be.
I want to touch technology that's older than
There's
me.
gonna be Ataris. There's gonna be old computers playing Oregon Trail. There's gonna be GameCube tournaments and Wii U tournaments and N64 Smash tournaments.
You think
there's gonna be kids playing Fortnite on the big screen?
You think
And
there's gonna be a
Guitar
lot of
Hero.
Wii U's going on?
No, there's like one
I was
person that
gonna
does
say,
a Wii
yeah.
U tournament.
Wii U
There's-
is pretty trash. Let's be honest.
It is trash.
It was
Wii U-
good for the time, but now it's gone.
One of the worst consoles
The
that
only
ever came to it.
the
for
only
three-
thing I could see people running on the
It was a
Wii
good
U,
halfway
which you can
point.
now run on the Switch anyway, is Mario Maker.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be every question. What is caffeine? Yeah, pretty much exactly. But we're gonna have a screen there live showing the broadcast as well as live chat. It'll be a ton of fun, and
Man, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be so awesome.
it's
Very
coming up real
looking forward
fast.
to
We're
it.
getting down to like the
that's
last
what we're talking about. We have a month and 9 days,
Yep,
month and 9 days. Yep.
approximately.
approximately. We might be a couple days off, but
Super excited. It's gonna be legitness.
yeah, it's gonna be really
baby, a triple.
Cool. Oh, baby, a
That was
triple.
legitness.
Alrighty, gamers and other viewers that are here as well. Not
Not
my
everyone-
stream.
not
That's my
everyone's
outro.
gamers.
That's my
That's
outro.
your thing.
Not everyone's gamers, but it's okay because we love you.
Gamers,
all
non-gamers.
individually the same.
People around the world.
Stream viewer enthusiasts. We're wrapping up for the evening. We appreciate you. Around the world. Alrighty, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. We are the Caffeinated Creators. I am Glitch Penguin. This
I am
is.
Fallen Wolf.
And I am Silver Zambi.
And we are signing out, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
See you in the 11th.
That's a wrap, baby.
Boop. And marker.